Good morning, Aquarius. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your July 2024 energy forecast for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you'd like to make a donation to the reading, to the channel, or to the cause, you can do so through PayPal and or Cashapp, and those links are in the description below. If you know of another Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who may find this reading beneficial, you can feel free to pass it along because sharing is caring, y'all. So let's see, Aquarius, what your energy is for the month of July 2024. I am Aquarius rising. I also recommend looking at your all three, your sun, your moon, and your rising. And also whatever it is that you feel comfortable, finding your other signs and wherever else they fall. It could be beneficial to kind of get the whole story, if you will, because it's exactly what it is, right? It tells a story about the energy that we will be going through in the upcoming month, and the more information you have, the more successful you will be. So we have man holding heart, and there's victory here in love, but there's also deception, right? And I think that when we are in a place, in a space of where we're doing good, looking good, feeling good, we're loved, we're in a place of gratitude, abundance, prosperity, balance, stability, when we're in a place of peace and hope and everything is turning out as it should, we're in a place of victory, we're striving, we're providing, we are in a place of spiritual, physical, mental, emotional alignment. I think there will always be people out there who will be angry about that, who will be upset, who will feel unequal, and that will cause a little bit of anger, a little bit of deception maybe. So make sure that you are protecting your energy in the month of July, Aquarius. We have this wonderful man holding heart coming into letting you know how he feels. And look at him. He's just so relaxed and so grounded and so balanced. And she is in this place of, yes, I know it's a victory card, but look at the look on her face. Her eyes are closed. Her lips are parted. She's colored in all of this beautiful gold. There's victory here. There's victory and success here. But I also feel that there is this sense of passion, this sense of tranquility, this sense of sensuality here with this man holding heart. And it could be another person trying to come in between that. That could be where the deception is coming from. When other people feel you or see you drifting away into that stable, beautiful, grounded, wonderful relationship, the first thing that they want to do is retaliate. And I find that awfully, just awfully sad and painful, heartbreaking in a way, when other people would rather be deceitful than be happy for you, So let's see what else we have. So we have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of abundant, balanced, stable energy coming in, a lot of growth, a lot of money, a lot of opportunity, and they could be angry about that too. Imagine winning the lottery and someone being really, really upset about it. That's a lot of money coming in. That's a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, a lot of gratitude, a lot of stability and balance. The King of Pentacles, which we call the Midas touch, right? Everything we touch turns to gold in the month of July. We're victory, we're success and love and abundance and prosperity in our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual life. And we're manifesting all of that. We're tuned in, tapped in, turned on to what we desire, to who we want to be, who we want to manifest into our lives, what energy we want to put into that. We are are here with the Nine of Pentacles. And I love the Nine of Pentacles because Spirit says, we see you. We see you. Take a break and do something great for yourself. We see you growing. We see you in this place of accepting, of receptivity. We see you in this place of wanting to learn, to flourish, to blossom, to grow. We see that everything that you are manifesting here, or everything you're attempting to manifest, or everything you're visualizing is in alignment with who you are, where you are, what you want, what you desire. And the only downside, if you can call it a downside, is that there are other people who are not happy for you. There are other people out looking to maybe deceive you. But here's what I want to say. Don't allow that energy to dictate and determine all of this greatness that you have going on here. If you are putting all of your energy into manifesting all of this great abundance, if you are putting all of your energy into this stability and balance and growth, please do not let any outside forces or old tapes or uncertainty or insecurities have any type of say or energy into all of this greatness that you are manifesting, Aquarius. All of this greatness. I mean, look, we have the Wheel of Fortune, if it couldn't get any better. An ascension, you getting to choose an upgrade, a new house, new relationships, new health, feeling good, looking good, feeling good, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, prosperously. You're journaling, you're writing, you're tapped in, tuned in, turned on, you're meditating, you're in your physical and spiritual power here. You have this great, wonderful connection to the divine, something like you've never had before, you never thought you've had before or would have. And it's all about changing your perspective, changing your attitude, changing how you see yourself, changing how you see the world, changing how you see those around you, being in this place of gratitude, feeling grateful for who you have in your life, what you have in your life, what you're capable of, what you're doing, being grateful to have that connection to Spirit Source, your ancestors, your angels, your gods, goddesses, or God, being able to be so tapped in, tuned in, turned on that you were able to create and manifest the life that you have rolled out in front of you. This is someone coming forward to show their appreciation and their recognition, right? This could be a new relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it could be a new relationship. If you're in a relationship, this could be your current relationship coming in to say, look, you are just such a badass. Look what you have created for yourself. Look what happens when you tear down those walls and bust through those barriers and not allow the past to dictate and determine your future. Look at where you are. Look at what you're doing. You're changing the way you're thinking. You're changing the way you're thinking about not just yourself, but your life and what it is that you're able to create. And you're not allowing those people who are not happy for you to interfere in that. You know, you're here saying, okay, look, how they feel about my success is not my problem. It's not my problem. How they feel about my relationship and the success of my relationship is not my problem. How they feel about my ability to manifest and my powers to create the life that I am creating for myself is not my problem. All I know is that I am in this space, in this place of gratitude, and I am creating all that I deserve. I am opening that universal vault. I'm so tapped in, tuned in, turned on with who I am and the life that I'm supposed to be living, the life that Source wants me to have, that nothing else matters here. And I'm on this path for the long haul. So there's those around you who don't want you to be here, and there's those around you who are investing enough energy in you to say, hey, we absolutely see you, we appreciate you, we recognize you. And then we have the Eight of Swords, so the Eight of Swords is what happens when we allow that deceptive energy in. The Eight of Swords is what happens when we allow those people to get in our heads. So you have a decision to make. Do you allow those people to get in your head? Do you allow those people who don't want what's best for you to get in your head? Do you allow those people who think that you don't deserve it to get in your head? Do you allow those people who don't want what's best for you to get in your head? Do you allow those people who aren't strong enough or divinely connected enough to create their own life in your head? Or do you say, I don't have the time or energy for that. I no longer desire to put any time and energy to that, and I desire to choose me. I desire to choose the life I want. I desire to choose love. I desire to choose victory. I desire to choose success. I desire to choose abundance. I desire to choose prosperity. I desire to choose gratitude. I desire to choose being tapped in, tuned in, turned on. I desire to choose growth. I desire to choose my universal connection with spirit, with source, with God. I desire to choose me and to be around those who want to invest their energy that matches my energy with me. If someone says, I appreciate you, those are the people that I want to invest my time in. When someone says, I love you, those are the people I want to invest my time in. When someone says, I'm proud of you, those are the people I want to invest my time in. And I'm going to change my way of thinking, of acknowledging that I am worthy of all of that. I am not letting any type of negativity or old tapes or old bullshit from my past to jeopardize this abundant energy that is around me and the manifestation of everything that I want, need, desire, and deserve. All right. So let's see what you're going to hear a lawnmower, I think, and I'm going to try to get through this before he gets underneath the window that I am reading from. So I apologize if you hear that. Setting up boundaries. Couldn't have said it better myself. Your career is about to blossom. Your career is about to change. You are climbing that corporate ladder to success. You are finding yourself and who you truly are and what you truly deserve. And this, my darling, is your life purpose. And I want to sit here and tell you this to be true. You're not too old for it. I know some of us are up there in the tooth. We are 50s, 60s, and we're going, life is done. This is it. This is all there is. No, don't ever put yourself in that box. There are great and amazing and wonderful people out there who didn't get started in life until well into their 40s or 50s or 60s, and they made a hell of a lot of progress for the time that they had left. So don't limit yourself just because you feel that you're quote unquote too old to be inspirational, or too old to reach for the sun and the stars, or too old to be inspired. Have the courage that it takes to allow the world around you to inspire you. Use your intuition. Use that magic within. We have tears of joy and sadness. And let me tell you, that joy is going to be a feeling of joy like you've never felt before in your life in the month of July. And that feeling of sadness only comes from what you've become so used to is what you're leaving behind, right? When we've become so used to feeling unworthy, and so used to feeling unloved, and so used to feeling undesired, and so used to feeling that being complacent and comfortable with the okay, when we've become so used to that, we feel sadness when we have to let that go. And I know it's crazy, and I know that it sounds insane, but when you've become so comfortable with something, and that this has been a part of your life for so long, and that when you recognize that this is the last little pit that is holding you from greatness, and you let that go, it's kind of like when you have to say goodbye to someone who's passed. It's that kind of a thing. It's that kind of goodbye. It's a goodbye to the old version of self. It's making me emotional at the moment, so I'm going to leave it at that. But be inspired and have the courage to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candles. That reminds me of the 8 of Wands, which is really quick moving, fast energy. You're reaching for the sun and the stars, and they're meeting you halfway. So remember what I talked about the past. Remember what I was just talking about. Look at the card that just came up. You can't make this shit up, y'all. When you're tapped in, you're tapped in. Let your past go. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set the burdens down. Keep only the lessons and love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So this tears of joy and sadness that you're feeling is because you're letting the past go and you're stepping in to this wonderful, beautiful present moment of finding yourself, being inspired and courageous to reach for the sun and the stars, to find that version of yourself who you truly are, who truly knows that you deserve the best. And it's up to you to make that decision, my love. Know that you are divinely guided and you are loved. Make sure you're setting those boundaries, and make sure that when that ladder is set before you, that you climb it. You ascend to a higher level of inspiration, a higher level of gratitude, a higher level of love for self, a higher level of life purpose, a higher level of gratitude and inspiration and growth and abundance and prosperity. You are creating all of this. You are creating all this. You are in a co-creation relationship with spirit, and this is a beautiful one, and I wish you all of the best love and luck and happiness in the month of July. Know that you are divinely guided and loved.